Themeborne has a title that has wowed the community, and now we want to tell you about. Escape the Dark Castle. This is for 1 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, and should take you about 20 to 45 minutes. Escape the Dark Castle is a simple cooperative game of retro atmospheric adventure. Players take on the roles of prisoners wrongfully incarcerated in the depths of the Dark Castle. Whether it's the abbot, the tailor, or any of the 6 playable characters, each prisoner is represented by a character card and a custom character dice, showing that prisoner's unique endowment of might, cunning, and wisdom, the game's 3 traits. Working on a desperate quest to escape, the players must work together using custom dice and item cards to overcome the castle's many horrors, traps, and challenges, each of which is represented by a large, illustrated chapter card. At the beginning of each game, 15 of these chapter cards are drawn at random from a larger deck to create a unique castle every time. Gameplay involves one player revealing a new chapter card each turn, in a motion like turning the page of a book. When a card is turned, the next chamber or passageway into which the prisoners have stumbled is revealed. There is no turn order. Instead, players decide as a group who will turn the next chapter card, and there are often grisly consequences for the one that does. Once revealed, the chapter card will explain the situation facing the group and what must be done to get through it. In the style of a choose-your-own-adventure book, most chapters offer the group a choice of how to proceed. Bribe the drunken guards or attack them. Charge the beast or lure it out. Steal from the kitchen stores or keep moving. Each chapter is a minigame, and a variety of mechanics are required to complete them. From RPG-style skill tests for an individual character, to push your luck rolling as a team, to the playing of item cards collected along the way to bolster the tactical abilities of the group. When the players choose to enter or fail to avoid combat, all players roll their unique character dice simultaneously to make an attack against the enemy. They need to collectively muster the right combination of might, cunning, and wisdom to defeat the foe in question, or risk taking damage. Blocking, resting, and the use of weapons, relics, and potions will help keep the prisoners alive. The goal of the game is for the group to complete every chapter in the castle deck, then defeat the final boss. To win, they must keep every member of the team alive. If any player is killed, the game ends immediately. That was a little bit of a long write-up there about the game, but it definitely pulls me into it, reading all that. Yes, I'm a huge old-school fan of the Endless Quest style books or choose-your-own-adventure style games. So this, with the fact that it's a dark fantasy world, this world of this horrific medieval chamber of torture in the castle and the escape and everything, this really adds on to my level of wanting to know more about this game and getting this game. And right there, the fact that it is this sort of survival and escape style game, and they're fun, they're exciting as they build up a sort of tension while you're playing the game that makes it seem like it's coming to life, and I've always enjoyed that. And on top of that, the fact that you can solo this, although probably best to use multiple characters that you're soloing, so you get those extra dice that it was talking about. It sounds like you need a handful of those. But that's another thing that appeals to me, is the ability to play this solo if the need arises. And unfortunately, nowadays, the need arises more often than it used to. I'm looking at the art in this game. I'm looking at the design, the themes of this game, and I'm loving the fact that I'm seeing this black and white starkness. It reminds me of like the old Todd Browning horror films, the old classic like Dracula, where they shot everything in, it was in black and white, so they had to use shadow and lighting to evoke effect. And that is what I'm feeling looking at these cards. I feel like they've done a bang-up job with that effect, through the art of the cards, is what I'm trying to say. It does. It looks thematically perfect. Another thing that I'm digging is hearing about this game, reading about this game, having this sort of like this. It's a fast setup game. It's an easy to learn, easy to teach game, and those things are always huge bonuses, especially when you have a game like this that you can solo, right, and go through these allegedly easy rules, learn how to play it, and then be able to teach it to others. You can teach it to your friends. So that, I mean, that is always a bonus in any of these games. And I also noticed that they do support this. This is a supported title, that they do have adventure packs that you're able to get and utilize in with the core game. And to me, an old D&D player like me, that excites me. I like that because it makes me feel like the old module days of original AD&D. It definitely gets me feeling like that. So for all those reasons, I definitely have Escape the Dark Castle on my Christmas wish list. It's on my gaming radar, and I wanted to let everyone know about it because I think maybe if you knew more about this game, you might have it on your own wish list or gaming radar. So please, by Themeborne, go check out Escape the Dark Castle.